Well, Mel 05 13 79 89. This is a fun little particle slit experiment. As far as your well, at least your quark states, right? Up and down are pretty easy, right? We get in here at any financial section or even the main treasure chest. What is up is always going to be defined by whichever one of these are bigger. Now, there might be a little kerfuffle right at the top. Hydrogen and helium taking up most of the parts of what comes down here until the trace elements, way down here. I'm not going to say that they don't have some resonant frequency or, Brownian satellite galaxy tendencies moving around, but, what? The scale of the universe. You know what I mean? I love this kind of stuff. This is right up my alley. It's actually pretty red shift to blue shift. Right here is what 350 Kelvin, and this is 750 Kelvin. I think is the way it goes. Yeah, because they're high intensity on this one, or the 350 750. Excuse me, because that's short wave and long wave over here. You can if you notice what I did here, you should be able to see all four of them are not the same. They have difference in terms across the board, even though you'll see the similar number multiple times. You'll see enough of a difference to get kind of confused while you're looking at it. But if you get down in here, there, you're going to see that this is clearly a different subset. And that's a really important subset. You have to take your original set, which mine broke. Oh no, I didn't. I still have this one set to a filter off the original one, and you want to set that up. In this case, I went to, I do believe, a market high. Right? No. I had to do something special inside of here. I had to get the high price, whichever one of those, this one isn't. This first one wouldn't be. Because when you copy that first one over, it has a set model. And that model is something you're going to do over here when you click and copy it and then use it for your next section. And then you change these around again. You can say that, or you have to go back to the original first one and change it to the alternate, which there might be a subset to that subset. Let's say you just said market high and we got rid of all the rest of the junk, the market cap. Well, then for sure I have a different number here, being that that's what this is. When I have a high or a low price, that's going to be different than a low market cap as well. If that's what's going on. I don't know if that really helps you figure out how I went about doing that or me trying to explain it, but there you go. This one, on the other hand, is where I'm actually considering the percentage differential. Here I started with the change as its most important feature over the moving average that this is, which I think would be the year, or it could be the 20 minutes of the company's lifespan overall. I'm still not 100% on what that is. We'll figure more about that later. Probably the overall of a lifespan. That's like Microsoft or something. You'd see some big ass number like that. And on your recent charts, yeah. Anyways, we're gonna get into those charts later. I'm still poking around at this for now. A little faster at those other ones. That's the counter negative. Then I'm taking the market cap and I'm changing it so it's its max, and that'll change the result out here. And then I'll change the market price so it's at its max, and I'll also get another frequency of that. When apparently, again, you do that, here just being the singlet change, now I'd have to say that bottoms are also important to that notation, and that gives me 6 quarks. And they are little fuzzy things, aren't they? So when we go back to, are there any more that can relate to that? Now, again, that's its own subset for what it does. You may want to keep this in with it. You may not when you just individually do a 52 high, because those numbers are close and you're trying to keep it wherever that is between the 52. It's trying to give you a different bell curve or a little wavelet. A lot of stuff down here. Or we take that price and we go with the openers, more of a day trading aspect. And again, we can get more button clicky inside of here now that it's better limited. I can get in here and fix this up pretty quick and not have too much of a problem once I find it, or know what to call it. That's usually so yeah, I'll try to pump out a few more of these, especially with a subset like this. This is pretty good. 5,000. It gives you all the moving numbers, and I'm still testing them to make sure that they're moving. I haven't quite focused in on that one yet.